Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Step into the Portal. My name is the Brandt. Thanks for joining me this evening. Wanted to try to get a solo play of some other games, trying to get more stuff on the channel. We got a lot of Marvel Champions, which is awesome because I love playing Marvel Champions, and I think it's a great game for people to watch and join in, but I wanted to get other things, and somebody had mentioned me Warp's Edge, and I was like, oh, I played that on the channel, but when I looked back, I played it in August of 2020, so I was like, you know what? That's a great game. It's a great solo game. It's a solo-only game, which is kind of my favorite solo games. I don't know if that sounds kind of funny, but I really like solo games that are intended to be played solo, not necessarily other player counts. Not that there's wrong with whatever. I'm glad everything exists for everybody, but for me, I tend to like the games that are kind of really intended for solo. So, yeah, so I'm going to get a play of Warp's Edge in here this evening. We just got dumped on with a ton of snow. It looked like it could be a foot or two, and it came out to about 10, 11 inches, so it's not too bad. For the first time ever, though, I am paying a person to plow my driveway instead of shoveling it. Usually I'm out there all day, but my wife, Kathy, she said, you know what, let's just get somebody to plow. That's what we thought was going to be 2 feet and take a little break, so I decided to do that. So I don't have to be out there shoveling. I did go outside and play some hide and seek and some other things with my daughter and her friend who were here, so that was really fun. Came inside, probably going to have kind of an inside date night with my wife in a little bit, and I said, well, let me just go stream some Warp's Edge before that. So thanks to anybody that's joining me live. If you're watching afterward, either way, go ahead and give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing here, and share it with other people because we're really trying to grow our numbers, and that would be helpful. Or comment and let me know if you like seeing this play or if there's other games you'd like to see me play. I'm hopefully soon going to start playing some two-player stuff, at least, because I want to get more games on the channel that are, multiple players, which would be really good. So check that out. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Uh-oh, what's happening here? YouTube is not streaming enough. Why? This is good. Poor. Stream health is excellent. Stream health got worse. Now, I don't know what to change. Everything seems good here. Let me go to the video here and see. Seems good here. You go to the video here and see. Yeah, there's a little pour there. All right. I did change some settings in here. Sorry, everybody. Video. It's probably not things I can change midstream, huh? Output. Maybe this will help. I seem good here. I don't know what's poor on here. Should I shut down and start over again? All right, let me go back to this one more time and see. Should I shut down and start over again? All right, it looks like it's okay. I'm going to keep going with it. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't come out so great, we'll figure that out. All right, here we go. So let me bring you down to the table. Welcome to Warp's Edge. I am going to play as the Achilles, so you can switch these. In fact, the ships flip sides. I've got, all the content from the expansion. We have this actually at our store, so you can get it there as well. And I'm going to fight the ship over here, which is the duo, so I have to defeat both of these ships in order to win. I start with these 10 tokens. You can kind of distinguish them because they have a white edge. I guess these tokens chip a little bit. I actually was given extra tokens. I believe they're right there behind me. I haven't moved over to them yet, but they said these ones weren't working well. Plus, you use one of your bonus chips. This kind of spells power here, and you line those chips up. There's a box with a whole bunch more based on which ship you're playing. So that's kind of our setup. We're going to put those 11 chips in the bag. Then we're going to set up for the ship that we are fighting here. Our job is to blow up both of these motherships, and then we win. So you've kind of got easy, medium, and hard, which are yellow, orange, and red. And so I shuffle these up, and in this one, normally I would make a stack of enemies, but in this one I make 2 stacks. So I'm going to put my second one up here, and I shuffle these up, and I put 2 hard, 2 medium, and 2 easy enemies in each stack to kind of build that out. There we go. And then kind of in a, not even necessarily regular game, because this is one of the options, you would just draw off the top of the stack to fill these spaces, and I'm just going to basically treat it like 2 areas. If these enemies don't attack me, and I can't attack them until I destroy this whole pile and what's in front here. So I kind of have to do this to hit this one, this to do this one, and then be able to attack them. The last thing I do for setup is I'm going to shuffle these bonuses, these pilot skill cards. I'm going to draw 2 and keep 1. And I'm going to actually put the pile here and keep my skills here because the table space is a little bit small for you to see. All right, I've got the split laser, which this card counts as 1 laser against each target, but it can't stun or evade 1 enemy, but do not gain the evade reward. So I could just get rid of an enemy for that. All right, I'm going to go with that one and get rid of the split fire, 1 damage to everybody. So we'll see how that one goes. All right. So I've got that, and I'm ready to go. So the first thing I do normally is reveal new enemies, but there's none to reveal. So then I would draw tokens to start the game, and I draw 5. This ship will normally draw 6, but in the opening I just draw 5. So now I could spend these tokens. I can either deal damage to them, or I can evade them, and I gain upgraded tokens from over here based on what I do. The other special of this ship is my maneuvers. The blue count as lasers as well. So I'm going to look for ships that I can blow up with lasers, like this one and this one. And I can assign things here, and then ones that I can evade, like this one and this one. So I'm in pretty good shape. And really what I'm trying to do is I've got 4 warps to defeat this. A warp ends when I can't draw any more tokens from the bag, or I can't draw the 5 tokens needed. So I really want to just kind of build up tokens. It's a bag builder, so I kind of want to build up those resources and things as I go through. Ooh, I'm a little annoyed that the stream is still not going well. Everything's good from the OBS end. How do I fix it? I just don't know. All right, well, if you're here, let me know if you just can't see me or understand me, or if it's too choppy. I guess I'm going to have to reset my settings at some point. I tried to up my quality a little bit, and it looks like it slowed things down slightly. I'm going to make one more change. Sorry for all this. I want to have a nice, clean video, but this is one I can probably do again sometime. Go to my settings here. Let's see if I can apply that. Maybe that will be better. I was trying to up the quality of my video because I have an HD camera, but it wasn't coming out that way, so we'll have to see how it goes. Looks great in OBS, so we'll have to see what's happening here. All right, just let me know. All right, so as I place these, I collect the effects on them. So normally I would do them one at a time. I kind of did this here different, but as I do that, I would remove them. So I did 2 damage to this one, so this enemy would be removed. And then I would gain an O power token. So this spells P-O-W-E-R, and I've got these tokens, and then they're just all referenced on the back of the rule book here. So that's what's happening. And that's going to go in my bag. That shows that it's cleared. Did 2 damage to this enemy. So I gain one of these energy tokens, a level 1. Let me put them this way. So I would gain one of those. These go up here. They're going to get discarded. This one goes over here. This one as well. So again, I should have assigned these all at once. I'm going to make a pile up here. This one I evaded, so I get one laser token. My evasion goes up here. And this one I evaded, so I get one energy token. I can spend energy to buy new cards, or sorry, new chips, or I could spend energy to heal my shields. I cannot heal my hull, so if I take 2 hull damage, but I take shield damage first, then I am dead. All these are discarded. That's the end of that round. The enemies would attack me, but these ones can't attack me because I haven't gotten rid of the cards here, and then I draw new, and the bonus of this ship is that I draw 1 extra. So instead of drawing 5, I draw 6. And you can count the chips in the bag. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I can get 2 more, I'll be in good shape and be able to do that. Then enemies come out. So I refill these empty spaces with new enemies. And you can see the tougher enemies are here. And this is how much damage they deal to me if I don't destroy them, or you can stun them. So stunning them is very simply placing a token in front of them, in which case they won't be able to do anything. But the way this duo works is now lasers don't stun this round, and every round this moves up. So I have a round that's clear and then a round where something doesn't stun. So I have to work my way through that. So right now lasers don't stun, so I need to use maneuvers, or I can completely get rid of an enemy if I use this. So this token here is one where I actually flip it up in the air. Oh, choose one target, flip this token. If it lands face up, this token counts as 3 maneuvers. If it lands face down, it stuns the target. So I have that option. So all of these have 3s on them. So I'm looking for what I want to gain. A 3 laser, a 2 laser, or a 2 and a 1. So I definitely want to get that one. So I'm going to flip this. Yeah, it was a little funky, but it landed face up. So this one is outmaneuvered. I would actually do that immediately. So I gain a 2 laser and a 1 maneuver. And that actually gives me 6 for my next one to go in there. It's looking a little bit better. All right. Then what do I have next? So these lasers don't stun, so I want to think about this maneuver to get rid of one of these. These I can purchase chips with. Gotcha. So that's going to be a little tricky, because this I could get rid of one completely, but I can also eliminate one without gaining the bonus. All right. So that one's going to deal 2 damage to me. Neither of these can be destroyed, so I'm going to take 4 damage if I don't outmaneuver all this. Yikes, I'm going to need my energy for that. All right, so while this enemy's in play, all tokens cost 1 extra energy to buy. That's rough, too. So I'm going to spend 2 energy just to get 1 laser, because that costs 1 energy, so that's going to go in my bag. I am going to maneuver against this one. And then these will not stun, but I could deal 2 damage to one of them. So I'll put 1 damage, and I actually have a hold here. I can hold 1 until the end. Am I going to discard this one? I might just want it to stay there because I don't want a tougher enemy to come out. So yeah, I'm going to hold on that and just leave that one there. All right, so this one does not get stunned. This one does, so now I take 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Ouch. That's going to be rough. This stuff will move up here because it counts as hits for the next round. And then I finish out the round, so I draw new tokens. 6 new tokens with this ship. Normally 5. 6. All right. Okay, so we got this. We're going to add new enemies. This one is gone in my used. This is just a pile of used. This is a pile of available. It feels a little confusing on stream. It's easy for me to track, but it might be harder for people. So this one will deal 4 damage, but also deal me 1 damage. So the first thing I'm going to do is spend my 2 energy, and each energy heals me 2 shields. So you can't heal hull, but you can heal shields. So I'm going to go back up to full on that. And then I think I will use this one. That's going to draw me new chips. How many chips do I have in here? I only have 1, so that doesn't seem super necessary. This should move up. So I will deal 4 here. That's going to deal me 1 first. That will be a total of 5. So this ship is dead. I get a double laser token, or a 2 laser, I should say. This ship is defeated. Technically, these can go down here, but I usually leave them up there just to let me know I did that this turn. Now, I have 4. If I want to defeat one of these ships, I can, and I could draw those tokens that I have. I just got a double laser. but that just lets me draw more. It doesn't really get me much of anywhere. I could defeat this ship and get the energy, but then I'm going to take 6 damage. So I really have to just focus on all of these ones, just getting stunned. I've got my 2, so with my 2, I'm going to buy a maneuver, because my maneuvers kind of count as other. And yeah, that's that. So the end of the round, these are all stunned, so they won't deal me any damage. And then I will draw, but since I don't have 6 chips in here, that will end the warp. So when I end the warp, I move this up. All chips go back in my bag. So you see you gain a lot of chips in this. When I get to the last round, I'm going to have piles of chips. And that's what's very fun. Then I reset these enemies at the end of the warp. And I take all the enemies that have been shown so far, shuffle them, and they go back on top in a random order. Same thing over here. These ones go here. Ah, that video's still looking crummy. I'm sorry, everybody. I tried to change my settings to get better video, and I think I slowed everything down. Maybe now let me add it, so I'll have to go back and reapply all that stuff. All right. And then the last thing I do when I change warps is I draw 2, and I get a new card up here. So this one, I can spend an energy, and I can assign energy tokens to targets as laser tokens. That's pretty cool. And they count as tokens until discarded. Laser tokens you assign targets this turn count as double their value. This effect, ooh, that's interesting. So do I want to get energy or do I want to focus on lasers? I'm going to try to change my energy over. That's really going to come in handy at the end of the game. So I've got both of these abilities. When I use them, I spend a token and I just tip it sideways. Normally I'd have them kind of in my play area down here, but you can't see all that. Actually, I could put them here, right? There we go. All right. So I have a space for that, and this deck goes here. Cool, so each warp I get another one, so I will get 4 of those cards in total. And I could have held one in my hold here. All right, so then I get 6 chips. Mix these around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as soon as my shields are down, I would take damage to my hull, and that is how I can be destroyed. So 1, 2, I've got to deal with the hard ones. Woo, lots of hard chips. Okay. So this is where we're trying to just get past things. So this guy's awesome, but I think I'm going to use my dazzling... Oop, that's going to go there. Dazzling Flare, evade one enemy, but do not gain the evade award. I can't even stun with that, so I'm going to evade that enemy, gain no reward. That card's going to go there. All right, that is one down. This one is the one that can be 3 evasions. So I can get a triple laser, or I can get a double laser. So we'll go against this one. And see, ooh, and I got triple maneuver, so that's going to defeat this one. It's kind of neat how you can outmaneuver them or you can blast them. I think that's kind of fun. Kind of keep this bag closer to me. All right, that one I got down. Now these ones I just have to deal with. I can't evade one, so all purchases are going to increase. Well, this one's going to deal me 3 damage. This one's going to deal me 2 damage. So my purchasers are increased anyway. That's going to give me a double energy, which I think I definitely want. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to spend this one to increase my shields 2, but I can only go 1, and then I'm going to hold that one for next round. Oh, this one can't be evaded, huh? All right, that's okay. I'm still going to put the evasion there. So then enemies are going to deal me damage, so I take 2 here. And then these move up. These are discarded. Come down here. And then this will only come back at the end of the round. And I draw 6 new chips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm looking at getting 3 more chips to get an extra turn. We're going to flip. This should be an easier enemy. So again, the easier enemies kind of let me fire at that man. So those easier ones are buried in there. Get them down. So this one needs a second evasion. I think I'm just going to go there. Get rid of this and get a double energy. Then I can change energy to lasers if I want this round. Oops, that should be there. But I can eliminate this one and get a maneuver, and I think I will do that. That one I can't defeat. That one I can't defeat. So I could just stun both of them, which probably makes sense. And then I could spend my 3 here. I'm going to spend the 3, and I'm going to purchase this one, which deals 4 damage, even though it deals 1 to me. And then I'm going to spend this one to heal 2 and keep myself well healed. These will all be discarded. This moves up. This moves up. Really clever game. It's pretty smooth to play, as you can see. I'm not overthinking what I'm doing. Right? It feels a lot like a deck building game, like a shuffling game. I can just kind of pay attention to what's happening. All right, so there's another big ship. And no lasers stun this turn. So I do have a 4 damage laser. Outmaneuvering that one's going to be tough. So 4 damage could happen here and draw me extra chips. What am I looking at, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I just gain another one, I'd be in good shape. So if I deal 4 damage here... I deal 2 damage there, so I might just take this damage. So if I deal 2 here, this one's done. And that gives me a double energy token. If I deal... Oh yeah, I'm in good shape. If I deal 4 here, I have to take 1. But this enemy... Oh, that draws me more chips, huh? That's okay. That's going to draw me 3 more chips. So we'll eliminate that one. Draw 3 new chips. 2, 3. Then 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look at that. All right, so we will evade this one. When we evade this one, we get a 1 energy chip. We will go here, deal a damage to ourselves, deal 4 damage to that. 5, 6, 7. That's going to give me the E, which is my special ability chip, so that's great. That one is down. That one's done. That one's done. So we've defeated everything, so now we have a maneuver. So we'll use this single energy to increase here. We'll use this double energy to buy another maneuver token. And then we will save this maneuver as a holdover. So we're going to go here. I actually should draw my chips first, but it's not a big deal. This is kind of just all the compulsory stuff. This is a pretty good second round, I have to say. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All this stuff is discarded. Look at these piles of chips. I think that's just an absolute blast. That's what makes me feel like I'm this amazing starfighter. I'm Luke out there taking down the enemy. So now if I take this one down, I'm going to have to face this boss. So I may not want to deal with this one at all. I did move that up, right? Ooh, I hope I did. All right, and I've got 2 easy enemies over here, which is interesting. So what do I want to do? Probably gain this O chip, huh? So if I hit him for 3, I will gain my O power chip, which is that one I flip for evasions. So that's out. Then I've got 2 maneuvers here. I've got a 3rd maneuver. So I will outmaneuver this one. Oh, but then I got to deal with that enemy, right? So be it. I'll get the R chip. That'll be good. So I get this R chip. Choose energy laser maneuver. Draw a token from the bag and add it to your pool. If it's the type you chose, gain 1 power token from the supply. So it gives me a shot of gaining bonuses. I will stun this one so it doesn't deal a damage to me. Oh, actually, I will stun this one because now I can attack him. He's got 9 health, so if I deal 9 damage, I would win. I will spend this energy to trigger my ability, which will blow this one up and give me a single energy chip. And I don't have to deal with this enemy because there's still a card here. All right, we reset. There's nothing to hit me because that one is stunned. I only have 4 chips left in my bag, so that is a warp reset. So everything goes back in my bag. This game is super fun. I'm going to figure out my settings and redo this sometime. Hopefully this is watchable, but I apologize if it isn't. It looks like it is there. YouTube's now telling me that it's pretty good, so it'll be good. All right, these reset. We go to Warp 3. Let's set this aside for a minute. We shuffle these cards. So yeah, it's kind of like you're using all the warps. You're not necessarily going for like, let me see how long until I defeat him. You're using all the warps to build up your bag and then go for the kill on that final one. Although, doing pretty well here, so we'll have to see how this goes. All right, spend energy or energy. Targets require 1 less lasers to destroy this turn. So everybody goes down 1. Return 3 tokens from your discard to the bag. Well, that's amazing. So we're going to go with that one. The bright red jacket, we're going with the cleaner bot Steve. All right, so we got these 3 abilities down here that we can trigger. We'll use our energy. That's going to change there. 1, 2, and away we go. All right. Shuffle these up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof. So we got to see what we can do here. So that one's kind of a pain. This enemy cannot be stunned. So we can outmaneuver that enemy completely. 4 damage. We could put our damage here. So this one lets us draw a token, right? So choose energy, laser, maneuver, draw a token from the bag. Oh, what have we gotten a lot of? We've gotten a lot of maneuvers. So let's go maneuver. Nope, it was a special token. So that one goes there, and if I drew the right one, then I would get to gain a power token, but I do not. So this one gives me 3 evasion, which could be good against here. Do I want the R token again, or do I want these? I think I want these a little bit more. This one cannot be stunned. So we'll come over here. Ooh, I got the 3. Wow, I've been lucky on those. So I get 2 lasers and a maneuver in my bag. That one is gone. So again, this is just that they can't be stunned by maneuvers. This token says stun it. So if it flips down, it's just stunned. It's not stunned by maneuvers. So it's a little different there. This one's going to come here, and I'm going to outmaneuver this one to get an R token, which isn't my favorite, but I'm getting past that giant enemy. And then here, I can deal damage to each of these. So here I take 1, I defeat him, which gives me a maneuver. Remember, my maneuvers can be used as lasers. And then here I deal 2, and I gain an energy, and my energy is pretty good because I can use it over here. And I do not have to fight them because I have not defeated the Dex yet. Cool. So all this clears, and I draw 6 new tokens. And away we go. Don't see too many people on here with me. I wonder if the quality threw some people away. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, there we go. So let's see what we're dealing with here. Maneuvers. This one's going to let me draw. Man, I got a lot of maneuvers out of my bag. So let's go energy token this time and see what we draw. Ah, now we drew a maneuver, of course. All right, 4 damage somewhere. That could give us more tokens. This moves up. That one we don't want to deal with, huh? So we could deal the 4 here and then be able to draw 3 more tokens. Let's try that. So 4, that bonus is draw 3 new tokens. 1, 2, 3. There's some lasers and things. I also have to take a damage. All right, I got 3 maneuvers. 2 attacks. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I cannot defeat this one anyway. So I might as well come here, get another maneuver. Defeat that one. I got 3 maneuvers over here, so I'll defeat this one, get a double laser token. That one's done. And then this guy can be hit a whole bunch. I can hit him for 6. Seems good. I can return 3 tokens to my bag. It's pretty good with like these 3 by spending that. Could upgrade to buy something. That's pretty good. This one lets me gain any token I want. I'll just hold that. I don't know if I want to return tokens yet, so we'll wait on that. And this guy is stunned. He's got 6 damage on him, so we should be able to destroy him and get an extra. That's going to move up. Draw 6 new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 enemies over here. Ooh, big enemies. 1 enemy over here. All right. So I can return, or I can turn these into lasers instead. That guy still needs... Oh, that's 5. So he still needs 4 more damage on him, so that would be this one. And lasers don't stun this turn. Whew. All right, so we may need some tricks. Let's outmaneuver this one and just discard it without the bonus. Let's blow this one up and gain any token we want. We have to take 1 damage. This one is blown up. And we don't have any more of these. We've got the outmaneuver. This one deals 5 damage on a flip, so I'm going to gain that one. I'm going to deal 2 damage over here and gain an O token, which is that maneuver one. And then that one is just going to have to hit me. So I will spend 2 of these to increase the full shields. And even though it won't stun it, I will deal a damage to it. All right, and I'll hold my double here. And this is probably a good time, actually. I will return 3 to the bag. So this one, and what do I have? A double laser, a double energy. I'll go with this triple maneuver that I could get. So I'll put these 3 back in my bag. That one's going to deal 2 damage to me. This moves up here. These are all discarded. Look at the piles of tokens now. We are through that side and almost through this deck. So we're going to have to fight those enemies. We might get them in 3 rounds because I got a lot of tokens left in my bag. Let's see. I put 6 out and I've still got 3, 6, 9. Boy, I've got over 12 tokens in here, so we'll see how this goes. All right, 8 damage over here. So 4 here could get rid of this one. Let's just do it. We'll take him out. When we take him out, we get a double laser. Now this enemy is there, so I'm actually going to discard these. So I have to fight that enemy. This one, I just need to outmaneuver him for now. I'll deal 3 damage here, hoping to take him down. I will spend an energy to increase this, and this turns my energy into damage. So I am safe. I am safe. These move up. These stack on here. I'm just going to put them below him. Move that up there. Now I can't do that. So there's no enemies, so here we go. We're fighting that boss. All right, 6 here, so I could turn these into damage, and I could actually blow him up. I could outmaneuver him if I flip this, so let's try that here. Ooh. Nope, so he's just stunned. And then I'm going to do 3 more damage here. I'm going to spend this energy to turn my energies into lasers, which will do 9. So that will blow him up and gain me any chip I want. Which is just going to be a maneuver chip, because that's all I need here. And I will hold my maneuver chip, in case I can deal that damage there. Be interesting. So nothing here. He's actually blown up. This is impressive. Warp 3, doing very well this game. All right, 6 chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect draw. Don't have all these abilities. So I got to flip. This one is stunned. Now it goes away. He's stunned. Try again. Nope. Stunned twice. So we'll add a maneuver to him. And I guess 6 damage. We'll spend this one to heal 2, and we'll hold this one over. So these are going to go away. Man, all my flips. 6 damage. Nothing there, and I don't have enough in my bag. So I should have probably spent this too, knowing what was in my bag. So I will buy another maneuver, because that's what I need. Oh, and I got to reset everything and go through it. So close. But this boss is dead, so I only have to defeat that one. So I can kind of leave these enemies and not worry about them. All right, look at all these chips. It's really funny. I always tell people when they're playing for the first time, like, you're going to have all these chips. And then they get to the end, they're like, I have all these chips. Am I cheating? And I'm like, no, it's the fun of the game. You get all these chips, which makes you feel so cool. All right, so we got these abilities. We're going to get another ability here, and we're just going to go face on this one. A little cocky, but I feel pretty good about getting a win here. So let's see how this goes. What time are we at? We're in good shape. All right, so we flip 2 here. We're just going to avoid these enemies if we can and defeat the ones on this side. 6 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I technically should have drawn my card there, so I haven't seen those. 1, 2. I'm going to gain this maneuver 1. Refresh 1 exhausted. Move 1 enemy from the row to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we don't need that. So we are going to refresh one of our cards. So we can use a card twice here, which will probably be the one that lets us put tokens back. All right. So coming over here, we will deal 2 damage. That'll give us an energy token. And this is do or die, so that enemy's out of the game. And then we can't stun, huh? So we're just taking 6 damage. And I have no way to deal with that. Okay. I can turn this into 1. And I can deal 7, so that's what I need to do. So I spend this, yikes. Spend this one. And that turns all these into lasers. I do that, and I don't even get an E chip. Woo! That's not good. So that one is gone. And then I take 4 damage and reset. Yikes, that's not so good. This is also the wrong card. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what do we got in here? A lot of maneuvers. Let's say maneuver again. That's what I've been going for. Nope, and we get a laser. All right, so now this round. So this ability is actually done, so I don't have to worry about that as much. So we need to defeat them over here. We can stun one of them. So these triple maneuvers will get rid of this one and give me a double laser and a single maneuver. This energy will heal me 2. And then I will block with 1 here and 2 here. And I will take the 1 damage from this one. Damage goes up and up. This moves over, but that ability doesn't apply anymore. And we draw another card. Whew. This is getting a little scary. All right, we got a triple maneuver. We got 4 damage. And a lot to get through here. So we could just evade everybody. Isn't current option. So let's put 2 tokens back in my bag. All right, so triple evade. We could put 2 tokens back in the bag. So let's do that triple evade there. Nope, so he's just stunned, but that's okay, because that helps us. Then we'll put 2 evasions here. We will deal 2 damage here and 1 damage here. And deal 4 damage to this one, take 1 damage. All right, so everybody's stopped. Whew. That's going to go away. We're going to move this up. We're getting close to that stun again. Oops, we are on the 4th wave. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there's some things. So this enemy still needs 5 damage. I got that there. That one needs 1. So let's defeat this one that needs 5. Gain any chip we want. So we still need that maneuver there, huh? We don't have those triple maneuvers anymore. This is draw 3 chips, so we'll gain a draw 3 chips and see if we can work with that. This enemy needs 2 maneuvers. This is put chips back in my bag. This is completely evade 1. So this enemy needs 1 damage, so we'll destroy him and get a double chip. And then we've got to take... We'll heal to full. We'll evade this one again. And we'll hold this one. And we will take 1 damage from this enemy. Alright, all this is gone. This guy's got 3 out of 4. Another card coming out. Another card coming out. 6 chips. Still feel like I have a lot of maneuvers. It's going to happen one of these days. Here we go. Maneuver. That one lets me draw 3, if I remember correctly. Draw 3 tokens. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this is a turn where we could put some back. We could also evade somebody, but we will evade here. That's our 4th one. So this one will be defeated. Give us a triple laser and a single maneuver. Single maneuver, triple laser. That is good. Now we got tons of damage here. So we will deal 4 here, take 1. This one's dead, and we get a double energy token. So we're almost through that side. Over here, I think we were on no stuns. So I will evade him. I will blow this one up to gain my last maneuver. It's not a great move because I'd rather have that one there, but works. And then I will spend an energy to move this up, and I will spend 3 energy to gain a draw 3 into my bag. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I will spend 2 energy. And I will do this to put 3 back in my bag, which will be draw 3. And, whew, I guess just maneuvers, right? Where's that triple maneuver? That one. Do I have another one I flipped? All right, and I'll put a regular maneuver back in my bag. That this 1 energy will buy me a single laser, and I will save this one. So he is evaded. This one doesn't happen yet. Bring this out. Just need those evasions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So I will deal 4 damage here, take 1. This is gone. I get an O chip, of which there's none left. Now this enemy is exposed. I will evade it once, and then I will go for the win. Ah, no, I was so stunned. Then I can't spend any of those. Oop, sorry, there should be another enemy here. So I will heal up. I don't have those cards, huh? This enemy cannot be stunned. So I'm just going to take the 2 damage. So I'll hit this one for 1. And for 3... Oh. For 3, I'll buy this one to draw more. Alright, so I take 2 damage from that one. This one is stunned. This is gone. Alright, here we go. This is gone. He's got 1 on him. That doesn't apply anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 2 here. And I will flip for the win. Oh, that wasn't a very good flip. Oh, that was a good flip. And that's a win. Hey! Done. Achilles takes him out. And there you go. That's the game. So really fun, and you get all these different boards that you can play with and different ships. There's different enemies, and they have a difficulty on them, so you can play with a different difficulty. And then all the ships come with different power tokens that are on them, and you can flip them to get other ships. This one has no power, so I think the Artemis is your starter ship, and all sorts of things like that. So, all right, that's that. Just a short stream for today. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This was Warp's Edge. I am the Brandt. Until next time, I hope you step into the portal. Bye.